Hello and welcome to a brand new video on the MFL channel, Fusion Freak. If you don't know already, there is a brand new promotion over here on MFL where if you click on my referral link, not only will you get yourself a free common player pack, then if you go over to the store, you will find a Season 15 club promo pack, which you will get a club, which is where you can have all of your players, etc. And you can compete in this really fun game. If you're not too sure about what MFL is, be sure to go check out my other videos to make yourself aware. And if any time, this is the best time to get involved because they have a promo available. You will also get yourself a free limited pack along with the club itself, which if you are unfamiliar again, limited players are anyone from 64 rated all the way to 55 rated. And again, they're still decent little players, especially if they're young. They can sell for a bit of money as well. And again, if you're lucky, you've got some starter packs on there as well. If you're lucky like me and Ayrton were, we got a rare player such as this guy. In fact, I'll show you who it was. It was this guy who we sold to Loopy Chimp for $150, and that ended up, I mean, we could have just called it there, broke even, had a club, had loads of players, beautiful. Instead, what we decided to do was buy another club because we love the game and got ourselves involved. Anyway, what we are going to do is go ahead and show you exactly what happens when you do buy the club pack. So let's go ahead and grab this now. And I will be back in just a second. Actually, no, I won't, because I don't believe it will show it. No, it won't. Cool. So yeah, this is what happens. You'll buy the pack. It'll open up the Dapper wallet. You don't actually need to have a crypto account to put money in. You just have to have one to take one out. So just bear that in mind. Or even I use personally, I just use Revolut because it's the easiest thing to use for me. So yeah, you'll get a club pack. Then in a couple minutes, I believe in the reward section, you should get a limited pack. As you can see, we did one last season. See, we get a Season 15 club promo pack, which you claim. And again, we did the same last year. We got a Season 14 club promo. I say last year like it was a year ago. Last year, I mean last season, sorry. Seasons are 4 to 6 weeks long, usually. So if we go ahead and hit the refresh button on there, we have here your rewards are, and then you get it. So yeah, that was just through buying the club pack. This is normally $15 on its own. So the fact you get it with the actual club itself is beautiful. So let's go ahead and open our pack to see who we get out of the pack. And then I'll show you how the club one works, because the club one is very interesting. With the players, or to be fair, even if they're quite like, say for example, they're 55 rated, which is technically the worst you can get, as long as they're young, they are still good. Especially if you're getting someone under 20 years of age, they will be very good. And because this is a Season 15 pack, they will not age as the season ticks over, if you will. So yeah, you'll get two players. I believe that one's guaranteed to be limited, one's guaranteed to be common. So this is the common. If you hover over it, you sort of know what they are, which you don't have to do as well. You can just click on it so you don't know. So again, 20 years of age, we've got a centre back who's from the US of A, and he's probably going to be 42, yeah, which isn't terrible. Again, that's the common player. But now we've got a player who's going to be 55 to 64, sorry. And another US player, 24 years of age, left mid, Joseph Little. And they are 55. So technically, that is the worst you can get. However, he's a winger with decent shooting stats. His only position is left mid, and he can technically play left wing. And sometimes, if you can get players who are better in like left wing, for example. If we went to contract joined agency and we looked at him, so he's a 55 and a 55, but to be fair, he doesn't say he can play left wing, even though he obviously can because he's the same exact thingy. But that's usually because he's got good shooting, and to be fair, he's got good physical as well, so he's not terrible. Charlie Paul over here isn't great. Again, he's 20 years of age, so that you can always put him in the dev centre. Anyway, let's go ahead and rip open the club pack. So, if you are not aware, this will get you a club license. The club license, you can then create a club, which I'll show you how to do in a second, as we are going to be creating AJ Reserves today, which is the, well, other club that we wanted, but you can literally get someone from, you can get a club from any location that is in the game, which I believe is over like 70 or 80, I believe. So it can literally be anywhere in the world, but the animation for it's pretty cool. So this is what happens. You get the club, put down your roots. It does have music, but I have to mute it because I'll get copyright strike, which is quite funny. And then it will show you like whereabouts in the world it's going to be. And then it will freeze frame, and then it will zoom in. So we've got it somewhere in Europe by the looks of things. UK? England? Oh my god. Now where? That's actually sick. St Albans. That's so funny. I'm obviously not from St Albans, but that's mental that we actually got somewhere in England. That's crazy. We actually got somewhere in England. Now, to be fair, what you can do with these, if you get somewhere, it will always be in the lowest division. But for example, if you wanted to, you could then go on, because it doesn't create the club for you straight away. What you then do is you come over to your inventory, I believe it's an inventory. Right, so yeah, then you come to My Clubs and you click on Create a License. Then you go to Let's Go. And then you go, so we're going to do AJ Reserves. Let me just make sure I've spelt that correctly, because it wouldn't surprise me if I spelt that wrong. That would be very embarrassing. Reserve. Yes. AJ Reserves. And then it gives you like suggestions: St Albans United, Vernon Town MFC. But this is going to be our reserve team, hence why we want it to be like that. I do have as well what I need to do, because with ChatGPT, by the way, very easily you can make logos. So what we've done is we've gone on ChatGPT, made a load of, I say load, made a logo which we liked, and then we got that into a mix of all of the, let me just, so this one is going to be purple and black. And what I mean by this one is if we go to select the name for your logo, you can just do whatever. And then I'm going to upload my own, which again, if we go to MFL thumbnails and then we go here, we have our own little logo here, which you can upload your own, doesn't have to be one from the game. And then if we look at our other logos after this has happened, this is like the same sort of format. So you can ask ChatGPT to find your logo or make your logo. Just all I did was AJ Fusions for our first team, make me a football logo, and then I kept tweaking it and tweaking it and tweaking it until I liked it. And then you can put that picture again in and just say, can you change the name to da 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 da? So in this regard, AJ Reserves, and the club colours to purple and black, for example, instead of the other ones. I believe they were. I don't know what the other ones. I think one's blue, one's red, one's yellow. So this is going to be AJ Reserves, and again, you can call it whatever you want. This is going to be our team, and then all you have to do after that is go to finish, and then it will come up and it says create your club, and you have to say confirm, and then it should pop up. And registration for club registration isn't open right now. Meaning when you go manage my squad, you can indeed, so it says club not yet founded, you have to just wait a second. But as you can see here, look, we've got AJ Academy, AJ Farms, AJ Fusions, AJ Reserves, and then this one is just a club I'm managing for someone else. So yeah, they're all in Flint, obviously, right now, apart from the one that we bought, which is an Iron, which renamed, and then you come to this screen, and you can create your own kits. You can create like a bio for it. Like you can type in, this is our reserve team or something like that, and then just say what you want to do. All of our clubs play at the Fish Bowl. And then you can add a Twitter app for the team itself, or you can rebrand it at any time if you no longer want the name, or for example, if you bought a club off someone else, you could also do that. I believe it's just one club per person. I don't believe you can do another one, which would be quite cool. And then you've got Pat Drops that is in with 5 days and 3 hours, pretty much. So yeah, if there is ever a time to get involved, it is now. If we were to go over here and go to competitions and go to interactive calendar, as you can see, playoffs are today, but then on Monday, which is rollover day on the 22nd, means that everyone who played this season will be going aging up by 1 year. And then on the Tuesday, the 23rd, so definitely get involved before then. You can then start to register your club to leagues after you've got enough players in. And again, transfer window opens at the same time, 11 a.m. on the 23rd. And then you can start offering players like Malik here, make a contract offer. Even now you can make pre-contract offers. But I like to wait until it's rolled over to the season. You can ask what revenue share they are going to have, but if they're your own players, you just literally go AJ Academy, make offer, and then he's in the club because you own that club. And it will auto accept it. Failing that, you can go into scouting and you can literally just click on someone and then get a player in from somebody else who's not your player, so you don't have to spend any more money, but they will require you to have some revenue share of some sort to help your club out, but then they also get like a revenue share, like 4% in this case, for their club. And then the MFL that you get at the end of the season. For example, with AJ Fusions, we had a total rev share of 20.75% at the start of the season, just because we wanted that extra bit of players to help us along the way, as we didn't have that many players at the start of the season. Obviously, now we have quite a few players because we got into it and wanted to spend more money on it. But at the start, you don't need to go too crazy. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you do want to get yourself involved, do hit the referral link in the description below and get yourself signed up. And then, yeah, hopefully yourself, I'll see you in the Flint divisions. Catch you then. Ciao.